Alright, so most people that are watching this video have seen the previous video on Salamander Fuego going over his full kit, and if you want a proper breakdown where I really highlight every single part of his kit, you could go watch that, but this video is going to be more precise, and I feel like a lot of comments that are being made regarding Fuego are very, very odd. So, I'm going to show some team compositions that I currently have in mind regarding Fuego, okay? Now in this case, Fuego is going to be Zora, okay? Reason being, because he's a dark attacker, so I just want to show the rainbow element to this. So just think of Zora as Fuegoleon. But, I don't know what it is, but people are like spamming the fact of like, what's it called? Like, oh my god, immortality removal, William and Vanessa are gonna destroy. And it's like, bro, I mentioned it at the end of the video. I'm like, I mentioned it and people were not listening. Now, yes, I understand completely that people aren't going to watch my whole video. I get that. But then at the same time, if you're going to shit on a unit, but then not do the proper, like, not know what you need to know, because I literally like spoon feed it to you. I'm saying it at the end of the video, right? And you're not gonna like even comment on it. It just feels a bit, it feels wrong. It really does feel wrong. So I kind of want to talk about how these teams are going to play against other teams, right? But I do want to make something clear. Okay, I'm defending this unit, and I'm gonna give you team examples in this video. But I don't think he's like god of the game. Now, when I say did I put it here? When I say meta breaking, it's because he counters Black Divider. You guys get that, right? Please tell me you get that. Anyway, he's gonna be like S tier, and if Sekre is red and good or blue, he's gonna be S plus. If Sekre supports him the way we need him to, her to, then we're great. Now, this is a very small point, but I just hate that people are like, why is Sekre why could she be red? We just had 3 red units. It literally does not matter, because this game is more than just a mono team. It's also a rainbow team, and right now, like, we don't have any good red supports. So why can't it be a red supporter, right? Even if we just had a color of red, right? We haven't had a red supporter in a while. And it doesn't matter if we got a lot of reds. Charlotte and Yami suck, right? So logically, we could still get red, but if we get blue, it's still fine for Fuego. It's just, I would rather red because it would help not only rainbow, but also mono red, which I just think is a way better choice to have Sekre be red, but you let me know down below. So now let's just get into it. One of the things that people are like, I feel like, oh, first of all, this is one thing. People don't get how he's going to counterattack. When you take damage, if the person attacking you is taking burn, you counterattack, okay? That's how you do it. And then obviously when you counterattack, you do an extra AoE attack. So keep that in mind. You counterattack due to the skill 2. Sorry, dupe 2. So I just wanted to offer some teams. And this is the main one I think will be used, okay? Now, remember, Zora equals Fuego. Now, Dorothy can also be, where is it? Dorothy can also be Magna. Magna's on top, isn't he? Where's Magna? Dorothy, where is Magna? Oh my god. I just want to see him here. Huh? He should be on top. Anyway, Dorothy's Magna. Okay, Dorothy and Magna are very interchangeable. No, this is pissing me off. That took way too long. I'm actually blind. Anyway, Dorothy and Magna are interchangeable for the slot. Remember, you need to be on Rainbow. And why is that? Well, basically, his dupe 5 is if it's a Rainbow team, including yourself, you get immortality for 2 turns at the start of the battle. Now, why is that good? We already went over it in length in my previous video. But the reason is because of how Black Divider works, right? Oh, it's glitchy. I forgot. Anyway, it's fine. We still have pride. They were planning on removing it completely, so we'll take it. The thing is, immortality immunity only works if immortality isn't already applied, right? Which is why that Fuego is so good. Because of the fact that he just, well, can't have his immortality removed by Black Divider. Now, on one side of the coin, that's great. Then on the other side, oh wait, that means everyone else can remove it like Vanessa and Zora. Specifically Destiny, Vanessa, and Blue Zora. So with that in mind, right, you have to build around that. And how do you do that? I don't know, maybe a little something called protection. So for that reason, the way that we're going to be building the GOAT, right, the GOAT Fuego. Oh, wait, that was, yeah, wait, hold on, am I tripping? Anyway, the way we're going to be building the goat is going to be with lower speed. And Vanessa is going to be giving protection for 2 turns. 2 turns to the person with the lowest speed. So, yeah, that's basically it. Vanessa's there for that and for the combo. You're able to combo with Fuego, and what's kind of nice about it is Fuego's combo applies 3 burns. And then after, whoever you target with this, which I feel like you're going to want to do it on Vanessa probably. Whoever you target with this, bro, they're going to take a 200% attack magic attack. 120% damage increase because every burn is 40%. And they're probably dead, considering there's already 3 burns on them. Fuego attacked them with the combo. And then you're doing a 200%, 120% damage increase. I feel like you might be able to kill with that. So that's why Vanessa's with Fuego and Dorothy with Noelle. Dorothy with Noelle or Magna, you're going to try and slow down if you can. But if you can't, it's not the end of the world. Okay, so you're going to play a slow team comp. And this team comp, well, you're able to ult with Dorothy on Black Divider to make sure that he can't, he uses skill 2 because she applies silence. And I mean, you might say you could wait it out, but if you kill William or Vanessa, you win guaranteed. That's the win condition on this team. You kill William or Vanessa, right? Before they could remove immortality, of course. And how could you do that? I just explained it. Let's say Vanessa's tanky and William isn't. If William has 4 speed, then you are getting a free kill. Because like I said, 200% attack, magic attack with 120% damage increase. And if you countered at all, which against that team you would not. So counter against that team unless William ults, unless he ults. That's the only way you could get hit because every other unit is single target. Okay, keep that in mind. Unless that happens, right, you're not going to really have other ways to damage besides Vanessa comboing into the Fuego skill 2. And by Fuego skill 2ing with the skill page addition, he keeps up the immortality even further. And remember, 2 turns of protection means 2 turns he can't have immo removed. If he kills William, or he does have to go kind of quick if you consider it, right? He has 3 turns. Minimum. He could have 4. You're going to put the skill 2 proc cooldown. But technically you have 3 turns to kill William and then get Black Divider into immortality, right? That's basically it. And overall, like, if his damage is good, it's hard to tell. But this guy is going to be pretty much full magic attack just because of this all attack, because he burns and because he gets a heal based on his HP recover, his own magic attack, right? So all these things kind of play into full magic attack, which, you know, we'll see how the damage is on Fuego, but I feel like it could be really good. But this is the one point that obviously we have to check in game, right? That's the thing. This is something we can't test. We can't test his damage, right? We don't know what exactly his damage numbers are. We don't even know what his stats are. So due to that fact, we have to wait for in-game, right? But your goal, no matter what, is to make Vanessa quicker than Fuego. Even if you have to make it so Fuego doesn't have his talent or doesn't have the speed gear, you want to make Vanessa quicker so that Fuego gets protection. And if he gets protection, your win condition is you want to kill William or Vanessa in max 2 turns and then get rid of Asta. I'd say max 1 turn technically, right? So yeah, I honestly feel like Magna might work better, but Dorothy, you have to consider, what does Dorothy do? She allows you to put silence on Asta so Asta cannot protect himself, right? That's the main thing. So this is kind of how you're playing it, right? That's it, right? That's basically how you're playing it. Now there's also this team. So this team, what it revolves around. Now for right now, I'm gonna talk about versus Black Divider because, like I said, this is a Black Divider counter team. But you could also use this versus Mono Green and otherwise. Because, I mean, you know what? We're going to talk about it per team, like per Fuego team, how they work against all the other different teams. So versus Mono Green. Well, okay, people were bringing up this point, and I think it's very fair. This guy could definitely counter you. The thing is, there's 2 ways this is going. Either he's level 125, which not many people have him 125 as of right now. I've first of all barely seen him. So there's that, but you could also just kill him, right? Right? That's another thing. And then the thing is, if you're using where's Zora? Okay, if you're using Magna, like I said, you could just stun him. That's it. You just stun, you know, if you can, and if you can't, well, then you cry, right? Then you cry. So of course, yes. There is the fact that you can remove immortality versus Mono Green, but then there's also the fact that he has built-in damage reduction. Okay. Built-in damage reduction, and then he heals, max heals every turn almost, and he should do good damage, which we're gonna have to see for the damage, so that's kind of like with an asterisk, right? But sure, Summer could maybe work, but do you guys see him a lot in your team? Like, genuinely, do you see him a lot? I'm asking if you see him a lot. Okay, I don't know. And also, I'm looking a lot from the RTA perspective, but, you let me know on that. But versus mono green, like a normal mono green, Spirit Dive, nothing because you have protection. You could kill, pretty easily, and, I don't know. I feel like this team should be good, especially if you run Magna, but Magna's not necessary, right? And that's kind of it for that. I mean, I don't feel like there's much more to say versus mono green. We'll test it in game. Hey, maybe I'm wrong, right? This is all speculation. We don't have his stats, okay? We don't have his damage numbers, so we have to wait. Now this team is only gonna work if versus Black Divider. All you need for this team to work, literally all you need, okay? There's two things. Number one, you might need to put stun scopage on Fuego. You might. But mainly, the thing is Magna, right? Magna needs to stun more than it would be better if he stunned Vanessa. But even if he stuns William, Gouldry is quicker than Vanessa. The green Vanessa, right? Threat of Fate Vanessa. So Gouldry is gonna go before Vanessa, which as long as William gets stunned, but better if Vanessa gets stunned, because that means it takes longer for the combo to even be in play. You're at least gonna get Gouldry to be able to protect for 2 turns or 1. If you put the stun scopage on Gouldry, it's 1 turn. But still, 1 turn to protect is enough, and you could spam it sometimes, right? So I'd say that would be better in general to have that available. But then again, it really does come down how many people can Magna stun with this team. But I hope you guys could see the light in this team, where it really does depend. There's a lot of different scenarios where it could be very bad or very good. Depends on who could you stun, right? Who are you able to stun? And if it's William or Vanessa, in either case, if you could keep them stunned, you basically have a free win. Because Black Divider can't do shit to Fuego, right? He could stun Fuego. That's it. That's literally all Black Divider could do to Fuego. So that's kind of what I wanted to say. Now, this one is just a fun gimmick team, right? You could do an insane burn damage. Will it really work? Probably not, right? Probably not. It would be extremely difficult to make it work against like Black Divider teams. But hey, you can have fun versus Mono Green. I think this team versus Mono Green is low-key fire, but not if there's Summer Summer sure. Like, people brought it into my mind, and I'm like, yeah, he works, but I don't. Do many people use him? I genuinely need to know this. It's actually not even funny, because I just feel like it wouldn't really work out. Now, I still feel like his skill page passive could have been way better. Like, it didn't need to be around counterattack. I don't know what it could have been, but it could have been better. It could have. So yeah, these are the teams that I kind of came up with. I feel like this one's going to be the best, either with Dorothy or Magna, but we'll see. I'll try these out. I think I'm going to start with a Dorothy team, because I want Dorothy to be worth it. But that's going to be it for this video. You guys let me know what you think of Fuego. How do you think this team fares against Black Divider? How do you think this team fares against Mono Green? Against other teams? And anything how do you think it's going to work in the future? So I'll leave you guys with these thoughts. Let me know down below what you think. Thank you for watching this video, and bye-bye.